The Lost Kingdom. Introduction. The Forgotten Map. The wind howled through the empty corridors of the ancient library. Dust floated in the dim light of the candles as Elias, a young scholar with restless curiosity, carefully unrolled an old parchment he had discovered hidden behind a shelf. His heart pounded as his eyes traced the faded ink. A map. Not just any map, but one leading to a place whispered about in myths, the lost kingdom of Eldoria. Elias had spent years searching for clues about Eldoria, said to be a magnificent city swallowed by time, its treasures and secrets locked away by an unknown force. According to legend, whoever uncovered its mysteries would gain knowledge beyond imagination. Determined, he gathered his things and set out on his journey. But he knew he couldn't go alone. He needed allies, those willing to brave the dangers of the unknown. The journey begins. Elias soon found himself standing at the gates of the bustling desert city of Velmora, where he had arranged to meet two companions. Celine, a rogue adventurer with quick hands and an even quicker wit, smirked as she flipped a dagger between her fingers. "So, you actually found it? A real map? I thought you scholars only lived in books." Beside her, Kyle, a towering warrior with scars from countless battles, crossed his arms. "If the legends are true, we'll face more than just time and sand." Elias nodded. "That's why I need both of you. Eldoria is real, and we're going to find it." Their journey led them through the Whispering Dunes, a desert known for playing tricks on the mind. Shadows moved in the sands, whispering voices echoed from unseen places, and strange mirages danced before them. But the real danger came when a sandstorm erupted, forcing them to seek shelter in the ruins of an old temple. Inside, torchlight revealed faded murals depicting a great kingdom rising from the earth, only to be swallowed by darkness. At the temple's center stood a stone pedestal, where an inscription read, "Only those who seek knowledge without greed may enter the gates of Eldoria." A sudden rumbling shook the temple. The wall behind them shifted, revealing a hidden passage. "Looks like we're on the right path," Selena whispered. The first guardian following the passage, they found themselves deep underground in an ancient chamber, where a bridge stretched over a seemingly bottomless chasm. In the center stood a massive stone golem, its eyes glowing blue as it awakened from centuries of slumber. "Intruders! Only the worthy may pass," it rumbled, its voice shaking the walls. Kyle unsheathed his sword, ready to fight, but Elias held up a hand. "Wait! It's testing us. The inscription in the temple, it mentioned seeking knowledge, not power." Elias stepped forward and spoke with calm resolve. "We seek not wealth, but wisdom. The truth of Eldoria must be known." The golem's eyes flickered. After a moment, it stepped aside, allowing them to cross. Kyle exhaled, sheathing his sword. "Remind me to let you do the talking next time." The city of shadows. Beyond a bridge, they emerged into a hidden valley where ruins of a once great city lay beneath a darkened sky. Towering structures stood cracked and broken, and a cold mist curled around the streets. Selena touched one of the walls. "Something feels wrong." A whispering sound filled the air, growing into distorted voices. Shadows moved unnaturally along the walls, taking form, warriors clad in spectral armor, their eyes glowing with ghostly light. "The cursed guardians of Eldoria," Elias murmured. "They're trapped here." The spirit surged forward, swords raised. A battle erupted. Kyle swung his blade against the apparitions, their forms flickering but persistent. Selena darted through the battlefield, her daggers slicing through the misty figures. Elias, gripping the map tightly, spotted an ancient obelisk at the city's center. There! That's the key! As the battle raged on, he rushed to the obelisk, deciphering its inscriptions. With a deep breath, he spoke the words engraved upon it. A sudden pulse of golden light erupted from the obelisk, sweeping through the city. The spirits froze, then dissolved into the air. Their suffering finally ended. The final gate. As silence settled, the ruins began to shift. Stones moved, revealing a massive golden gate embedded in the mountainside, the true entrance to Eldoria. Approaching cautiously, Elias ran his hands over the intricate carvings. This is it, the moment of truth. The gate pulsed with energy. A deep voice resonated from within. Only those willing to sacrifice shall enter. What will you give? Kyle and Selena turned to Elias. What does it mean? Selena asked. Elias swallowed. Eldoria was hidden to protect knowledge from those who sought power. To enter, one must be willing to give up what they hold most dear. A choice. Elias closed his eyes. I sacrifice my right to claim its treasures. I seek only the truth. The ground trembled. The gate opened, revealing a glowing city untouched by time. Towers of gold and silver stretched into the heavens, the air shimmering with magic. Elias stepped forward, heart pounding. We did it! We found Eldoria! Epilogue. The price of knowledge. As they entered, Elias felt a change within himself. A weight settled upon him. He realized he could never take its secrets beyond these walls. The knowledge of Eldoria was his, but it would never leave with him. This was the true sacrifice. Cale clapped a hand on his shoulder. Some things are worth more than gold. Selena smirked. At least we made history. And as the first mortals in centuries to lay eyes upon the lost kingdom, they knew their journey had only just begun. The end.